welcome to another edition of Shit Show Cooking with me, Lizzie, from your house. Just kidding. We are making, just got really awkward for a second, sorry. It's chilly today, fall is creeping in, but it was like 80 degrees today, so that's what's weird. Like I sweated my booty off and now I'm freezing. I still have shorts on. But anyway, we are making, sort of. I call it loosely making because I didn't make any of this shit. I'm just putting it together in a pan and putting it in the oven and saying I made it. True story on how most mothers or wives operate this fucking day and age because we have to work too. We don't got time to make shit homemade. That's a true story. Plus, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how, America. Maybe you should bring back home economics. What am I doing with this thing? Anyway. I have so many nerves about my new job tomorrow. So excuse the weird. This is how I process. Where I'm just like... inside, I just become extra weird on the outside. It's fine. All you're going to need today... I love my disposable pans. These ones you get 2 for $1, and in a couple days I'm gonna make the same exact thing, but instead of Manicotti, shop shells, because they were on sale. And because it's just me, this is like 3 meals and 1 meal for me. So I am doing good on my carbon footprint. My time management. Go me and go you for watching this and learning some savvy shit. Okay, disposable pan or any pan like this will work. Spoon or flat spatula, whichever you would prefer, like a, what are they called? Not this kind of spatula. That's what I'm trying to say. More of like a, the cake ones. I don't know. I'm not a chef. This is why it's Shit Show Cooking. Okay? I don't know what anything's called. I don't know how to make anything without directions. Most of what I make is edible. Sometimes it's, we might order pizza. I tried. Fuck my life. Anyway, we are using Wegmans Parmesan Romano because it's the cheapest sauce on the shelf and I fucking hate sauce. So I just use it to, I'm such a weirdo. I don't eat ketchup. I don't eat tomato sauce unless it's on pizza. I will eat it on a pizza. But I will, if I get a choice, I'll tell you to light sauce that motherfucker all day. But, I always add a little Mrs. Dash. My favorite is the garlic and herb. So we're adding. But this is a good sauce quality. It's a little bland for most people. But us of people on a budget, this is what we do. We buy the cheap shit. We spend a little bit of money on the seasoning because we can buy the cheap shit for months and just Mrs. Dash it. Mrs. Dash saves us. Okay? So, and of course, the Manicottis. I'll show you what they look like. First, preheat your oven to 375. By the way, I figured out why my cookies came out bad. I was supposed to use a half a stick of butter and not the whole butter. I just, am impatient and didn't read the directions. Like men. And I'm not mocking you, men, because I'm just like you. I don't read directions either. I'll figure it out. It's called, I'm Irish. Okay? That's what that's about. I can do it! Irish. 45 to 50 minutes. I usually cook it for a good hour. 350, I was off. Preheat to 350. Open your sauce, and what I like about Wegmans sauce, this is plastic. Recycled plastic. They're not using glass. It looks like glass, though. It's lighter. Oh my god. God damn it. It's okay. I grew up, I don't ask for help, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Learn some physics. You don't need a man, ladies. You just need science. God bless America. Anyway. I did not come up with that. My mother taught me that. But I just wanted to look cool for a minute. I love you, Mom. By the way, yes, this is how my mom really cooked. My mom was a single mother with 5 fucking children. I could make you a 5-course meal out of anything that comes out of a box because it's cheap and my mom didn't have fucking time, okay? If you can imagine how much food costs now. Can you imagine with 5 kids by yourself? Because I tell you, growing up in the 90s, it's just like growing up now. Everything was overpriced and nobody was paid enough. Same shit, different day. But anyway, layer. My first can of sauce is the layer on the bottom. This is Bash with your friends. I don't normally do this when I cook. Yes, I do. You will hear sound effects, opera singing. I don't know. I get weird in here. I get nervous. This is how like when I'm flipping an egg. I gotta pump myself up. Don't look at me, okay? That's what I say. 5 other siblings, what? This isn't what I need to do to flip it. Don't look at me. My siblings are fucking weirdo. You are weird. You're gonna die a cat lady because no one's gonna marry you. You're fucking weird. True story. You were right, guys. You were right. Fine. You know what? Crazy cat ladies. Nobody fucks with them. They know. We'll tell our cats to claw your eyeballs out. At least that's what I was afraid of when I was a kid. So look it. They come already made in this plastic thing, which is not good for the environment. But the good thing about Wegmans, every plastic they use is, refurbished. I don't know if that's good or bad for us as like germs, but I haven't died yet. So I'm just gonna lay these. Let me cue away from that dramatic. I'll show you how I do it. I space it a tiny bit apart because I push it. Alright, so I'm spacing it apart so that when I push it together, the sauce balloons up. But I don't do the pushing until the end. So, this comes with 6 in it. Oh yeah, I got a definite big enough pan. I usually get the brownie pans and they're just not long enough. This is perfect. Normal size family, you're probably going to want to get 2 of these. That's why they're on sale for 2 for da-da-da-da. But, because I live by myself, I could get 2 different kinds. I only treat myself to this kind of stuff when it's on sale because it's got ricotta in it. It's expensive. And, it's fattening. And this is usually a winter food for me. But, it is fall. I'm getting there. Again, with the physics, if you missed it the first time, you just want to bang it on each side. The pressure of it loosens the pressure in the bottom, so you're building the pressure, but loosening it at the same time. Long story short. You don't even have to go all the way around. You can just do 2 sides. You can just do 1. You hear the pop? That was all the pressure. That's why you can't get it off, because of the pressure. Pepsi. Alright, so here we go with the pushing. Balloon it up. I can't do it. Let me move you. Let me pause you. There, you're back. Okay, so see how it's kind of a little bit apart? If you push it, it balloons all the sauce up around your manicottis. I kind of use it as a scoop because it is a lot of sauce. You don't need the whole pan covered. I'm trying to swoop it back over here. Boop, swoop, and ball. Let's tie our shoes. I don't know. I'm vibing for someone's back to school energy. And I just try to, use the sauce I do have. I'm probably only going to need a half a can, and I'll use the other half on the stuffed shells. So about a can and a half for yourself. That's why I always say 2 cans. A can for each package, just because they don't put as much in it as they used to. But we're not in glass cans anymore, we're in plastic, so they're a little bit skinnier. Alright, this is when I take my Mrs. Dash, put a good chunk in it, because I'm putting sauce on top. It's going to get watery and dilute it and seep down into and cook into the manicottis. That's the trick. Got to do it in the center. So, taking my sauce, just pour that shit, man. Why do you gotta be fancy? I ain't a fucking fancy motherfucker. I just want it to taste good. I'm definitely not one of them chefs that's gonna be like, wait, wipe the plate. No. Just eat it. But my brother, he's a chef, and he gets mad at me. He's like, you're so impatient. Presentation. I'm like, it's food. It's going in our stomach. Does it need to look flowery? If you make it look too nice, I'm going to feel bad for eating it. This is why I'm the weird child in my family. You feel me? I'm not a fancy person, I guess. I would have to work at it to, hang out with my brother's crowd, the foodies. I'm like, what is this called again? What's in it? Ew. I'm not an adventurous. I don't want to try this. And you do it first. If you don't die, I'll try it. A light layer on top. And then when this is all cooking, we're going to throw some mozzarella all through cooking. Let me not just leave the sentence. I do that all the time. Like, I totally just abandon my sentence and keep going. I'm sorry. But when this is done, I throw some mozz on, oven off. It's going to be hot from all the cooking. I, throw it in there and let it melt. Technically, that's a lot of cheese, though. So if you're on a diet, there's enough cheese in the middle. You don't have to do the layer on top. But, I go big or go for the fuck home. And I'm already home, so I guess I got to go big. Alright, so we're going to throw this sucker. Now, these pans are not that great, so make sure you have a good hold on them. They're cheap. They're not that great. I reuse them to feed my critters. By the way, I don't know if you can see it. I'll just take it down. I got this little guy today. Isn't he cute? It's like, it's gotta go in my kitchen. I like things that seem like creatures. I name them. Haven't gotten one for that one. I don't think I'll name that. I name candy corns. Oh, god damn it. I thought I would make it without one sauce splatter. 2. So messy. Anyway, see you soon. I'm pausing it until it's done. Alright, let's see what we got. So got about 6 minutes on the clock. Oh yeah. It's ready. Looks delicious. Now we're gonna do turn your oven off because it's hot enough. It's been on long enough. I'm gonna take Not the pudding. I always check. I think I just used this and it's still good. So yeah, good until November. Gets all crinkled up in there. Just put a light. Sorry, can you see that? Put a dusting of mozz on the top here. This kind of gives it a little bit of a crust for me. I would try 40 minutes. I put this on for 50. 40 would be good. Alright. Throw that back in for a second till it melts. See you in a second, guys. There you have it. Manicottis. Now all you have to do is plate it up. Sorry, my shorts are falling. Sure. That means either I'm shrinking or I'm just shrinking. I'm just fucking shrinking. But delicious. I'm about to eat this and then I gotta go to bed in a little bit because I'm starting. Yeah, I burnt my sauce. Cooked it too long. Don't go over 40 minutes. It's still good though. It was draped in sauce over here, so my manicotti won't be dry. But I can tell by this, I cooked it a bit too long. Anyway, see you next time, guys. I appreciate ya. And, you know, for all the chefs out there who do know what they're doing, you're probably cringing. Sorry. This is what us regular folk who don't know how to cook. This is how we roll. Love and light. See you next time. Bye.